This is it now. They're getting shut down. Fredo Supreme's got the whole game locked down, with Cassie Phillips and 3rd Street holding it down. Sticky Fingers would have worked well voicing a character in a Saints Row game. Don't ask me how I came to that conclusion, though. Hey there, friendos! Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back with more Saints Row 2 action, and today, 3 empires in Stilwater shall fall, as one rises like the mythical phoenix. Now, I remember what Marrow said about meeting at the Ultor Dome to finish this.
Get your ass to the Ultor Dome. This ends now.
Gotta say, it sounds pretty fun. I mean, 2 gang leaders, one with almost no territory, and one with almost all the territory, finally square off in an evenly matched battle, at least I hope that's what he's planning on having, to see once and for all who can perform under the pressure the best. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty fun time. Little does he know, I plan on cheating. A heat-seeking missile launcher. If he brought his truck along, he is screwed.
You'd show.
I'm surprised you have the balls to come alone.
I never said I'd be alone.
You said it, Cassie. Now, the boss battle with Marrow is kind of tricky, mainly because of all of the Brotherhood dudes running around at any given time attempting to run you over. The other tricky part, well, first tricky part of the aforementioned Brotherhood dudes is that none of their trucks are marked on the map, which can be problematic if you don't have a sufficiently destructive weapon with which to wreck shop. Case in point, come on, eat the burger.
Bleed a lot.
Good job, Cassie. You can eat you can eat super fast. Okay, I guess they are marked on radar when they get close enough to you, but yeah, they're not marked on the map like Marrow's truck is.
Any last words?
Go to hell.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
Now that I think about it, Marrow's death kind of reminds me of Yancey Westridge's death scene in Alpha Protocol. The only difference is, Michael mocks Westridge for telling him to go to hell before shooting him, whereas the boss did so after shooting Marrow. Kind of just wanted to point that out to yous. And when you complete all of the missions for a gang, you unlock, in addition to all the gang's vehicles, a unique vehicle that, okay, honestly, Marrow's monster truck is not that unique. There are Atlas breakers found at other places in Stilwater. The only difference is, Marrow's has a ton of modification and vinyls that you can't get anywhere else, short of picking this from your garage. And like I said, when you complete a gang's missions, you unlock their vehicles. I guess I could recolor the Brotherhood Swindle to look more like a Cassiopeia. Nothing can beat the original though, even if it does look a little bit generic. And now we can also do the taunts of the gang that we defeated, as well as their compliments. None of them have vocal lines though, which is kind of strange, but I do like Brotherhood Taunt 1 because it because it basically has the user just flexing. And we also unlock one of our 3 lieutenants as a homie. I know Pierce had next to nothing to do with the Brotherhood, but then again, Carlos died early on, and it's not like you can unlock human Carlos as a homie at this point. That would be a little bit strange. Besides, we already unlocked zombie Carlos, so honestly, completing the Brotherhood missions gives you 2 homies out of the deal. You know, maybe I don't want to take the bootlegger to the next mission. In hindsight, maybe I do. Yeah, because the next mission involves a somewhat lengthy drive to the location. And oh, I love this track. Give me every little thing. Yeah, that's basically what Cassie Phillips is thinking right now. She just got every little thing from the Brotherhood, and now she's about to get every little thing from the Sons of Samedi. Huh. Samedi. Saturday. Well, they're about to become the Baron Saturdays at this rate.
Who was the asshole Ultor named their building after?
I don't know, Cassie, but I'm pretty sure the Baron Saturdays would be a good name for a band.
Holy shit. I found the limo.
Yo, Shondi, where the hell are you?
What's up?
Get up, we gotta get moving.
What, you're actually taking me along?
I can't get a hold of Pierce.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. Now get up, we gotta catch that limo.
Come with me, Shondi, and my Mad Max body armor. I know it only covers my torso section and pretty much nothing else, but still, it looks cool. Hang on, is it still playing on the radio?
Stay home.
Oh, it is not. There's no Juan McClane on anymore, just some LCD sound system. I don't hate LCD sound system, I'm just saying North American scum doesn't necessarily fit with what we're about to do. Namely, destroy a
The
voodoo
general's
gang.
headed towards the mall, and we gotta get there before he does.
On a side note, I kind of find it interesting that there's an LCD sound system song and the Juan McClane song in this game. Hang on, just gotta get back on the main GPS route. As both of those bands also had songs that were featured in Driver Parallel Lines, and I also think that's a very good sandbox game that copies the GTA formula. Sorry I miss every turn, I'm not really used to this part of town. Oh, who am I kidding? I know where the mall is. Hey, we're there! You know what? Forget it. Let's not use the Begier as a makeshift barricade. Besides, I've already got another kind of barricade waiting for the general and his squad.
Here he comes, get ready.
And that barricade is known as a big-ass bus ramming into everybody. Hang on, let's see if I can get these guys with splash damage. Hey. Nice job, everybody laying down suppressive fire. Okay, I gotta get everybody... Okay. Hey, that actually worked! I managed to take that one zombie out with another zombie.
Boss, the general's getting away.
Oh lord, I think I'm on fire. Come on, Shondi, let's get in here. Just got to wait for my healing factor to kick in. Yeah, I think I should be good now. Alright, General, where are you and your punk squad at? Come and face your destroyers. Muscle-bound Mad Max woman? And stoned Dana from True Lies?
You're dead!
Yes, sir, you are. Along with whatever hope you had for maintaining a perfect driving record. Seriously, how did they get this many cars into the mall this discreetly? I'm just gonna run it the rest of the way. I have a natural resistance to bullets, so I honestly shouldn't really mind that much. Damn, Shondi is good at keeping pace. And I'm kind of weighed down by an unlimited supply of rockets and a heat-seeking bazooka. Come on, Shondi, let's get moving. Whoa! I just got hit by a projectile attack from another Alright then, Mr. General, show your cowardly self. What kind of plan you got in store for moi? That does seem like a pretty good plan. Well, bad news, sir. Your father is going to be incredibly disappointed at you. Oh, hell, I think I just vaporized Shonda. Oh, she's good. I saw her get up.
Is he dead?
You got a light?
That's it, huh?
Seeing as we stole their drugs, cornered the Loa Dust market, took their territory, and killed their leader, I'm pretty sure the Sons of Samdi are fucked.
So, how'd I do?
Well, he's dead and you're not, so I'd say pretty goddamn good.
So you think I could take Gat?
Not on your fucking life.
What about Pierce?
Probably not.
Veteran child?
Seeing as he's dead, I'm pretty sure you'd kick his ass.
You're an asshole.
It's funny. They were the ones who were selling Loa Dust, but the Sons of Samdi were the ones who got smoked. Finally got Prawn Court as Saints territory. Now Cassie can walk outside the front door of her first house and not have to worry about voodoo rituals going down on the sidewalk. Let's hope Cassie never buys a house in Florida. And the unique vehicle today, it actually is rather unique, as it's not a reskin of an existing vehicle, it's a Bulldog, but with a 50 caliber machine gun on the roof, like the one we used to stop the vehicle that was dragging Carlos back in Red Asphalt. Almost forgot the name of that mission. It's just as clunky and slow to accelerate as the regular Bulldog and has all the same customization options, but at least it has an infinite ammo machine gun, so you can do sick drive-bys with it and never worry about running out of ammunition, no matter the circumstances. We got the Samdi's vehicles, a bunch of pseudo-1970s vehicles that honestly have pretty poor performance overall. The Stiletto is probably the best performing of all these vehicles, which isn't really saying much, in my opinion. And we can do the Samdi's taunts and compliments. I'm fairly certain they're mostly, I honestly forgot what the Sons of Samdi's taunts and compliments look like. I do know one of them is miming taking a drag on a blunt, so I'll check it out behind the scenes. And we can call in Shondi as an assist now. After all, she was the one who was in charge of investigating the Samdi, and now she's free to hang out with us as much as we'd like. By the way, I forgot to mention that the goth outfit that I threw together for Cassie in the last episode, I honestly kind of improvised on the shorts. I was going to use the khakis from Cassie's Chill Day, but then I decided to go for something a little bit more unique. And I settled on black with purple plaid. Sir, I'm over here. In hindsight, I kind of like the way that outfit turned out. Especially since black does make you look a little bit tougher. And hey, most of Becky Lynch's ensemble, well, for a while now, was black. Black ain't necessarily... Just because clothes are black doesn't necessarily mean the person wearing them is a bad person. Hey, you know what? I think I'll skip the helicopter part. You'll see what I mean in a few minutes. Or a few seconds, because I'm going to cut to me arriving at the start of the next mission right now. Maybe I should park more rationally. There we go, and I'm not blocking anyone. And I also bought a hockey mask for maximum intimidation factor on Mr. Akuji.
Please don't do anything to make my job more difficult.
I'm not going to be here, sir, so I imagine I won't be making your job difficult at all.
You don't need to follow me like a child.
The boss asked me to make sure the Ronin don't crash your party, and that's what I'm gonna do. Wall. Get out of here.
Leave us cripple. Be thankful for the merciful deaths you and your rabble are receiving. It's nothing compared to what I will do to the Saints when I'm through here.
You talk too much.
You got good timing.
Mr. Wong needs your help.
What's wrong?
The Ronin have attacked the Heritage Festival. Mr. Wong won't last against the Koji.
Where's Gat?
He ran off to fight the Ronin as they approached.
Sit tight. I'm on my way.
Okay, time to get moving. What happened to my superiore? Whatever. This is also a superiore. I shall take it. It can outrun all the Ronin vehicles that are after me very easily. All that Japanese black magic you guys are doing to your cars can't compare to fine-crafted Italian superiority. See? Even with all the rubber band AI these guys are pulling, being able to keep up with me no matter how much it shouldn't make sense, although I'm pretty sure that's mainly because I'm stopping to make every turn. Oh. Problem. Okay, a Justice is not as effective at outrunning Japanese sports cars as much as a Superiore, but sometimes British superior handling can outrun whatever Japanese tuner cars can throw at me. And hey, up until I crashed into that Wakizashi, I had no one chasing me. Nice. I'm not even going to take a shortcut through that backyard over there, through that fence that I saw that I could easily crash through. I think I'll just take the safer route, not drive off a cliff this time, and I'm doing a pretty good job at leaving that Wakizashi in the dust.
Thanks for noticing I was here.
You're welcome, ma'am. I have no idea what you thanked me for, but you're welcome for it. And now they can't prove that I drove here. I hate that noise. Where are you, Helamachopta? Blow you out of the sky prematurely.
Try that shit again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a replacement helicopter for the one that I just blew up. Uh-oh, I think I can see one on the horizon. I hate that noise. The good news is this helicopter is not a tornado, which would have made this mission a little bit more difficult. But the bad news is the depth charges that they're trying to create by dropping the explosive barrels into the water are actively more hazardous than the tornado's lock-on missiles, to a point where honestly you would just wish that the explosions would kill you, so you don't need to worry about the harassment that the depth charges kind of bring about. The good news is my complaining seems to have taken up most of the time on this little journey over to the marina, so I guess we're going to get done with this part rather quickly. Oh yeah, the other thing that I wanted to complain about here was how the Shark is not exactly a very good vehicle for this kind of chase.
Tougher than I look.
For some reason, there's a lot of Shark usage in the missions in this game. And I've noticed that that's also easily the most flippable boat, well, watercraft. I always found that kind of strange. I mean, if the Saints can handle spending a lot of money from all those neighborhoods that Cassie didn't get to see, it would kind of make more sense that if you waited until later in the game to do this mission, then you would potentially have something like a Miami, or hell, even a Tornado to use as your vehicle that gets you down to the water docks. Come on, eat burger, 2 number 9s. I know, wrong meme, wrong game, I mean. But as long as I can get out of a hairy situation rather quickly and snipe with the AR-200... Okay, they've ditched the vehicle, they're on foot now. Now I have a chance. And I decided to save this part for last because the final part of this mission takes place on these junks. And before you say anything, yes, that is what the name of the boat is. They are junkers.
You're dead.
You made a bad choice.
Very synchronized timing on those quotes, Cassie. Very good job, and how are these boats already on fire? Kind of feels like I'm playing the Farcom Warehouse, Warehouse 76 in Siphon Filter. Everything's on fire and you have a very strict time limit. Although, in hindsight, the time limit in Siphon Filter is not exactly strict. I mean, it's just 15 minutes, and most of the time it takes you, like, 7 at worst. Oh, gotta get to the other side. I can just drop down. Now that's ingenuity for you, kids. Oh, the way across is on the lower level.
I'll kill you!
Sir, this boat is about to go up and sink into what I'm fairly certain is the Atlantic Ocean, and you think it's smart to try to kill me. Honestly, you just wait a few minutes and nature will take its course.
We'll meet again.
But, seeing as that's not the way you want to go down, you kind of deserve your fate, sir.
It ends here.
I hope you put up more of a fight than Shogo.
Ah, we meet again, Mr. Akuji. When we last met... Oh. It's L2 to do the... Oh. Oh, it's L2 to counter and throw him on the ground. R2 to kick him in the ass. When we last met, you managed to gain the upper hand and escape from me. But now that I'm wearing my intimidation guise, it appears that I, once again, have bested you in more than just shoot bangs. Yes, sir. You did not know that I was a master swordswoman in addition to being an expert with the guns.
Can't win them all, unless...
I guess that sort of thing tends to give you a splitting headache at night, Mr. Akuji.
Did you really think you could match my skill?
No. I'm gonna cheat.
Finish it.
Put Wong on the phone. Hey, Wong, I want you to hear something. Come on, be a good sport. You hear that, Wong? You're welcome. Thanks.
When I escape, the world will not be big enough for you to hide in.
Luckily for me, you're gonna burn to death in a few minutes. Your son never should have fucked with my friends.
You know, it would have been kind of interesting for Kazuo to come back in a sequel. I mean, the man didn't bleed when he got shot, and while we do see the boat exploding, we don't see him getting crushed by any of the debris. So, as illogical as it would have sounded, it would have been interesting if Kazuo came back in a sequel for revenge, and Gat Out of Hell does not count. And this is actually kind of interesting, as other than the General's Bulldog, this is actually the other unique vehicle that you can't see driving around on the streets of Stillwater. And yes, I am still saying that Marrow's Atlas Breaker is a palette swap of the regular Atlas Breaker, just with a few added visual enhancements, but it performs the same. Can't say that about the General's Bulldog, and you also can't say that about Shogo's Kaneda, which, much like the Attrazione, is the fastest vehicle in its class. And you can even do a wall ride glitch with this thing. I've never done it before, so I'll attempt to do it later. And we get all of the Ronin's vehicles in their wonderfully low hit points glory, and we can do Ronin taunts and whatnot, and Ronin compliments. Very, I apologize for stereotyping here, very kung fu-ish stuff, like bowing and stuff like that. Again, no racism intended, folks. And we can call in our boy Johnny Gat in as an assist, now that he doesn't have to worry about the Ronin coming after him, trying to finish what started at Aisha's house. You know, I think...
So you come back to my place and suck...
My word, the entire city belongs to the 3rd Street Saints, except for Saints Row, of course. Would have been interesting if we could have taken that over at some point, but oh well. Sometimes it's best to just be happy with what you have, even if it is a whole lot of territory.
Whatever you do, don't hurt Dane. I need him as a reference.
As long as he doesn't screw with me, I can manage that. Yeah, this is a pretty good outfit to wear when finishing up a revenge rampage, or at least reclaiming the entire city. This outfit, without the face mask and chest armor, the goth outfit from the previous episode, and this outfit, yeah, I'd say those are my 3 favorite outfits of Cassie Phillips's. If she were in a fighting game, those would be her outfits.
I don't think I can keep this down long enough to purge it.
Yeah, I know, ma'am. The thrill of taking over a big city is pretty intense, so I believe that is where I shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. Holla at y'all later. Just a quick update before we leave. I just checked out the new taunts. A lot of the Ronin taunts are very low-key, almost no movement whatsoever. One is literally the come get some taunt without any audio. The Samdi taunts and compliments are all stoner-like motions, and all of the Brotherhood taunts and compliments are macho flexing poses, except for one of the compliments, which is just popping open an invisible 40-ounce and miming drinking it. See? I didn't do like I did in my Alpha Protocol video when I said that I'd show you all of the dossiers that I unlocked and then forgot to show them to you. Man, I'm tripping over all my words today.
As many of you know, the restoration of Saints Row is a tremendous success, but that was just the beginning of what Ultor has in mind for Stillwater. This is Shivington. Once a pristine set of tenement homes, this neighborhood has devolved into a dangerous ghetto filled with undesirables such as these. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, ugly buildings, unwashed masses, what the hell is Ultor thinking? My friends, we are thinking about the future. Picture this, glass towers, clean streets, and no one below the poverty line trying to wash your car. Impossible? For a lesser company, maybe. Now, I'm not here to make idle promises or vague predictions. No offense to all of you politicians out there. No, I'm here to show you how we're going to do it. Now, obviously, before we can remodel Shivington, we need to own the land. So how do we do that? By directing the gangs towards Sunnyvale. Not only are we lowering the number of our detractors, we are lowering the property value as well, which means when we buy the land, the savings get passed on to you, the stockholders. The gangs cripple each other. We direct funds to the Stillwater Police Department, they increase police presence, and pretty soon, all those nasty little gangbangers are gone. Crime stops, property value goes up, and now your population looks like this.
Something tells me that cutscene was originally intended to play after completing Three Kings. Still, in the words of Skylar the Creator, dun dun dun!